What's the business, man? Let's talk about PROG. Ticker symbol PROG. I know it's been a minute since I made a video, about a week or so, but got a lot going on, man. Between me waiting on this doctor's appointments and waiting on this heart transplant, and people passing away, and just life itself in general, which is no excuse, when I'm trying to keep y'all informed, especially about PROG. If you go back, hold on. That could be Poppy with that loud ass race car. Anyway, so yeah, y'all already know how I feel about PROG. Since if you look back at my other videos, I've been believing in PROG like this whole time. Not really because of the short interest part, but more so as a whole in regards to the company. So let's just get into it. So currently PROG is trading around $2.98. And if you look at this chart right here, I mean, it's, again, when I was saying it was like beautiful, still beautiful. Like, this chart couldn't be any healthy. If you look at the MACD, not necessarily going below as far as oversold. Look at the RSI being pretty high. But once the RSI finally came down, which as you see from the chart, once it came down to about fair value or so, we started taking off. So, it's a lot. I took down a couple of notes because it really is a lot. So, after they hit us with that offering, we kept bouncing off the 200 moving average. But once the 50-day moving average caught up to the 200 moving average, we bounced off of both of those and we rode the 15-day moving average, treating the old resistance of 205 as support. We got through that old resistance area of 248. If you look at my previous videos, which is resistance from around October 11th to, I believe it was like October 13th. And once we got through that part there, we ended up getting stopped at around 295, and then 270 became light support because it was actually our resistance on that day that we really ran through 248, but we got stopped at about 270. And the reason why I say that 270 became like a light support is because we never really like tested the 270 as we came back down. I mean, we did a few times actually, because we started trading in between $2.70 and I believe it was like $2.95. Like I say, currently we're at 298 because 295 area was basically like a resistance area. So let me just go ahead and pull up the chart. So as I pull up the chart here, I believe it was around, let's just say October 21st, we broke through that $2.70. And then we also broke through the old resistance of 248 or so. And we came down and we basically traded in between, let's just say 230 roughly and 270 for the last maybe day or two, honestly. And when we did that, we came all the way down to roughly, let me see what this say the low of the day is. The low was, I can't really get it pinpointed, on October 22nd, which was yesterday after we ran up crazily. The low was, I can't get it, but basically we had that old resistance of around 220 when we first ran up. And it seems as soon as we like touched that 222, 223 area, because I couldn't really get the exact low of the day yesterday, we just shot up. We bust through that old resistance of 248. We bust through the old resistance of 270, which was our light support. We bust through 295. We just kept going. The next thing you know, we got halted around $3.28. Speaking of that, not to get off track, I'm gonna put the link below in the description for the Facebook group, and also my Twitter, so that way you could get like immediate alerts. That way, if you are in these plays or considering getting into these plays, you don't have to wait until later on in the day when I post a video. You can kind of get alerts and whatnot immediately. So once we got halted around $3.28, we came back down and We just started testing that. I am going to say 270. We kind of maybe traded in between 280. Let me look and get rid of get this so I could get, yeah, about, let's just say as low as 280. And we started bouncing in between 280 and our old resistance of 308, which was a resistance on, it was the high of the day on October 18th. So if you just think about that as far as the time frame goes, the 18th we started picking up steam. We couldn't really do it until we came down to the 270. Next day we ran up as high as, I believe it was like 3, it's all in my way, I can't really see. Let's just say we ran as high as 330, roughly. And then after that, we came back down and we tried to treat 295 as a support. And however, we just couldn't keep it. Again, that was around, let's just say the 19th and the 20th. And that's where we traded in between 270 and 295. So anyway, if you ask me, like I said before, I'm just loving PROG as far as the chart goes and the technical analysis. It's just beautiful. I haven't checked the short interest. I'm not really concerned about short interest. Like at this moment, no offense to anyone that's in any short squeeze plays, but I'm kind of losing faith in short squeeze plays because we know the market is so manipulated. And while we're trying, well, not weird, because I don't really chase these squeeze plays like that. But I'm going to just say we, because I'm going to say it as a whole. While we're trying, now I got helicopters. Race cars and helicopters just can't win. I need a studio. I need a studio. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. That way I can get my algorithms up and I can just make enough money in the market so I can get me a studio, please. I apologize. So yeah, I don't really chase them because while we're all around here going from this play to that play to this play and that play, we're taking the momentum from some of these good plays that we are in and bringing it to another one. But then next thing you know, that one dies down and then we take that momentum and move it to another one. And we're just like, and I'm not one of the conspiracy theorists, but at the same time, logically thinking, if we are saying the market makers are manipulating everything, I can guarantee you, just logically thinking, once we have them trapped in the corner, they dump a lot of money into some other play that has short interest just to make it run up, to make us all go over there. So then we end up going over there after they go over there. We run the price up. They make money on the way up. Then they make money on the way down because they're already shorting the play. So they don't necessarily possibly cover. I don't really know how it works. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional analyst. I need a studio. But anyway, they end up dumping the shares they bought before it ran up that made it spike, which makes us panic sell. And as we panic sell, they make more money on their short position, and then it goes down more and down more and down more because now we have so many bag holders up high, such as Fund from yesterday. If you look at funds, we're not even going to really go there because this is about PROG. But I ain't checked the short interest and whatnot. But I know also as well what I do like, aside from short interest, as far as PROG as a company, they got these patents that they got approved for. They participating in a lot of different upcoming conferences and seminars and things of that nature. And then back down to the fact of the matter. Again, I'm not a technical analysis professional one or a financial advisor, but if you look at this chart, it just says it all, man. Like, even no matter how much it runs up, it does not get dumped like a lot of the other plays we are chasing, you know. So it has a lot of buyers that are holding, such as myself. I'm still holding. I wish I didn't paper hand like a little wussy before the Fed spoke when I said I was going to hold 500 shares, ended up selling another 125. So now I only got 325 shares with an average cost of $1.60. But I do plan on helping the movement, and I'm not going to lie, help myself. And I'm going to load up on $3 calls because I'm probably going to sell majority and exercise the rest. So therefore, when it comes to PROG, it's not financial advice. I think that it's a solid play. If I was to look for an entry, since it's at $2.98 right now, I would possibly consider getting an entry anywhere under the 295, preferably 285. If I wanted to, you know, if that's all the money I had and I would just wait. But if I got more money to average down, my key levels, according to the chart and the way that we've been moving over these past, month now? And that's what I'm saying, man. It's been a month that this has been going on. Maybe a little over a month, because this started on September 29th around like 80, 90 cents. But if I had money to average down, key levels I'll be looking at is 280, 265, and definitely 248 or 250. So like I say, I'm leaving a link in the description below with my Twitter and the Facebook group. And I would like for you to join, but I also would like for you to like this video, subscribe to this video, turn on the notification bell, and stay tuned, because I have more videos coming out about some of the crypto mining plays, not Mara and Riot, which I think those are the best ones. But if you have a low amount of capital, I'm liking BTBT from all the institutional buys that they've been having. I like CleanSpark. CleanSpark is one of my favorite plays because they're into crypto mining now, but they're also in regards to clean energy. And I think if they incorporate the two, it's just going to be better, because right now a lot of the crypto mining, the problem with it is they're talking about how much energy that it wastes and consumes. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.